My name is Zach Zandi, and I'm retiring from professional soccer. So, as some of you guys may have seen, I didn't feature in the end of the season last year. I missed since August 23rd. I ended up getting a concussion in that game that had kept me out basically the rest of the season, and it's something I'm still dealing with. I still have symptoms, and that's my fifth concussion that I've had. And as you can see, I'm in technical staff gear. I'm no longer a player, and the concussion has dramatically impacted that decision for me. That's the fifth one that I've had, and it's lasted much longer than any of the previous ones. And I spent the whole off season speaking with family, speaking with people I care about the concussion, about the implications of it, and how it will affect me going forward. And I ultimately came to the decision to stop playing for my future health. There's so much left in my life. I've spent the first 29 years dedicated to playing, but I have so much more left to give, and my brain is, the utmost important thing. That's something that I don't want to mess with anymore. I still need to get better from the current one that I have, but that's kind of where I'm at, and what's really impacted me making this transition into a technical staff role. I don't think I've fully come to terms with it yet. The season hasn't started, and I think the good thing about this transition is I'm still around the game. I'm still on the field. I'm still around all the guys. So I am still in it, just in a very different sense. But that has, I think, helped me not totally disconnect from the sport. So I am, still a part of it, and that makes it a bit easier. I also, when I was home in the off season, was able to speak to family. And I have such a great support system there that they really helped me, kind of work through it. I had a lot of time to think about it and come to the decision. I think once games start, then I'll start to miss it, and it'll be much more difficult at that point. But at this very moment, I'm comfortable in the situation that I am right now, and I'm taking it as a positive. It's just the evolution of who I am. It was really a no-brainer for me. This place has become a second home. The technical staff that is here has been so welcoming. The organization as a whole has been amazingly supportive, and the opportunity that presented itself here was something that I just had to take. I got a master's in sports management, so before this ended up happening, I was already, preparing for my future and putting the foundations down for that. So that was already on my mind. It was a little premature. I would have liked to play maybe a few more years, but the opportunity that's here with this amazing organization was too great to pass up, and it's a really great opportunity for me to transition into this next phase of my life, and I'm ready to take advantage of that and do my best here and impact the team in a different way. So my role here will be obviously different. I have a lot to learn, and that's what I've been doing this entire time since I've gotten back from the off season. There's an infinite amount to learn, and I'm just trying to absorb all that I can. But from the technical staff side, I'll be working on the field with IDP stuff with players, and then functional groups with midfielders. As myself, I was a midfielder, so I believe I can offer some advice to players on the team currently to help them be better. But my goal here is pretty simple. It's to make this team better, and it's to win us another championship. Yeah, the first one is obviously the championship in 2024. It was the best moment of my career. It was incredibly special. My dad was here for it. My girlfriend. It was an amazing game. I think the game time being at 10 a.m. and the stadium being absolutely packed and rowdy is a real testament to the fans that we have here in Colorado Springs. So that moment is an easy given for a memorable one. Two more that stand out to me is the July 4th game, also in 24 against Tulsa, where I scored in the 92nd minute to win the game. That night was just a special night, it being July 4th, us winning like that. It was a really special moment for me because that was my first goal back after tearing my Achilles the previous year. So, for me, it was all the hard work I'd put in that past year kind of led to that moment, and it was a really special one. The last one that I think of is the game against Orange County in the playoffs, where I scored 2 goals, and the second being in extra time. That was a special game for me personally. I was so happy to be able to help the team, win, get us through to the next round, and ultimately get us a championship. So those 3 moments really stand out to me. But the fans, the atmosphere, everything that Widener Field has to offer is incredible. And every time the noise at Widener was just out of control in the best way possible. And that's a real thank you to all the fans. I think each season had different challenges, had different highs, had different lows. Being here since 21, I was able to be here for the first year of the stadium. So I've seen how the club has changed throughout the years and how it has grown. And, I've been happy to be a part of that and help. From a personal side, each year has had, again, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I've had some very bad injuries. But I think what I've learned from each season is every year is an opportunity to grow as a person and as a team. And I think the Switchbacks as an organization have done that tremendously. The stadium has improved. And it's continuing to improve. The team is continuing to improve. And, overall, there's just been this trajectory that the club's been on that, hopefully we can keep going. I mentioned it earlier, but it's a second home for me. I met my girlfriend here. I live in a house here now, and I've spent a lot of time out here now. I don't think at the beginning when I first came out here, I would have still been here, but I'm incredibly happy and privileged and grateful that I still am, because this club is truly amazing. And what makes it special is the people that are here. It's the staff, it's the media team that's here with me right now. It's everyone in this organization, and of course the fans. It's the people are what make this place great, and what have made me want to stay here and want to be a part of it. And I'm just so happy to continue to be able to do that and be, with all these people. Thank you. That's the first thing that comes to mind. You guys have supported us in every way. You've supported me personally. I haven't been available as much as I probably would have liked, but you guys still supported me. You encouraged me, and I'm truly, truly grateful for that. I know every single one of the guys on the team is incredibly proud to be a part of this team because of you, the fans, the amount of times that you guys support us and how loud you are. You guys don't understand how important that is for us as players. When we're on the field, it provides a tremendous boost to us. And just being able to interact with you guys after the game at season ticket member events, and all the different events that we see you. It's truly an honor to represent this badge and to be able to know some of you and to get to know you guys. You guys are really special and what make this club so amazing. So thank you.